After being a gold miner for many years, I decided it was time for me to pack up and move on to the next journey of my life. I decided it was time to become a farm rescuer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Farm Rescue RP. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Farm Rescue RP. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's another episode, so we gotta show up and we gotta show out. So he is getting ready to go into harvest season, and of course, what's gonna pick up his spirits more than seeing a newer John Deere 7R and a Parker grain wagon? And this hopefully will help him out. We do have another surprise coming from him because I know we're doing something else, but I'll show you all that near the middle of the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank y'all all for everybody who showed this series a ton of support. I saw it and I could not resist but to come back and show y'all that I do listen to y'all guys. So it's been a couple days since I've last seen him. He told me that he did a little bit of work while I was gone, and I don't know how much is a little bit, so we'll find out here in a minute. So ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor though, if you like this series and want to see more, please do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. I'm gonna pull up on into here, and this is the farm. Now of course we're still far away from making his objective goal every year, but we'll definitely see. He did put a lot of work in. He fixed up a lot of the tractors and stuff like that, and he went ahead and did his job as he should have. All right, somebody said it's time to harvest.
Yes, sir. It is time to harvest. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I got told you did some work without me when I was mining. Did some mining with Grant for a little bit. Now I'm back. Now I'm ready to get to work. Won't you kind of take me through everything you've done without me so far?
I got around to plowing, cultivating, and planting the sorghum field down over the corner there. When I was doing that, I found a sickle bar and a forage wagon over there. So I figured might as well get them fixed and put them to use. Forage wagon wasn't in, too got awful bad shape.
Not too bad, Yeah, not too bad.
You got some silage as well being fermented back there?
Oh yeah, it should be ready to go. Haven't quite checked on it yet today.
Alrighty, so you want to take the keys to the new toy and I'll play with the harvester for a little bit, or do you want to take the harvester first?
I'll let you play with the harvester. You're a little bit more experienced with that type of stuff than I am.
Oh, that's a lot better. So you went back through and rewired this all together, or got somebody to?
Yeah, I had a guy come out from Ford.
You mean New Holland?
Yeah, New Holland.
Where is this field we're harvesting first?
Keep on going.
Alright, well this don't look ready because I know these are beans. Oh, so the sorghum is pretty fast growing. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like it's yielding pretty decent over here. You're in the dark green actually. So I mean, as long as it keeps up this kind of energy, you should be yielding as good as you possibly can. Have you done anything with those cattle yet, or have you bought any or looking to buy any yet?
I'm waiting another year with getting maintenance done on everything. Obviously, I've burned through quite a bit of my budget. I'm down about $5,600.
How's that tractor feel?
This tractor feels nice. It feels like it's got plenty of power.
I think it fits that grain cart just perfect.
Oh, it's a pretty little setup. I give her that. What are you looking like on your tanker?
Oh, the weight scale says about 200-ish bushel.
I'm coming on up by you if you want to unload.
Yeah, I'll go and put the pipe up. That cornfield looking good over there. Have you went and did anything out there in the field with it? Checked it? Did you spray it? Anything?
I haven't sprayed it or anything.
Is all this stuff over here unsprayed?
Yeah.
Well, you know, next year going into it, they got the grass down there. I guess that acts as fertilizer for them this year. You know, next year you're going to have to look into putting some kind of fertilization now.
That field, when I did that one, I did do lime and fertilizer on it.
So this will be your best yielding field all year. Got it.
This is the best.
All right, buddy. I think there's no better thing to do than just sit here and get this thing knocked out.
Definitely.
go, buddy?
How'd that old harvester run?
She ran pretty good. Got a couple of issues with her. I definitely felt like there was a lag of power for a little bit. We'll find out if it was just a turbo not working or something like that. But I think we're good with this now.
Yup, that's done for the time being. Yeah, I kind of made a little bit of a mess over here.
A little bit? Mine and your definition a little bit is different. It may not be much, but it's a whole 5 bushel right there. Alright, there you go. You should be good to pull on up in there. So you really think we're just going to use this little bucket right here to load up truck after truck?
Nah.
How are we supposed to do this? Or do we not got a plan?
My plan is, I think a belt system would work for this.
You want me to rent the belt system for you?
Yeah, so I don't get the wrong one.
Alright, I guess we'll go pick it up and we'll be back in the farm in a minute. Don't you agree?
Yup.
Pull forward, and there you go. I mean, this is working pretty good, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I think it's a lot more effective than what I was originally thinking.
Oh, well, that went a lot better than I thought.
I think you get the wrong tractor on this one, bud. But how heavy this is about to be, you might want to switch that out for the John Deere. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I went and ended up picking him up a Freightliner. It's on lease right now. I'm paid $3,000 for the lease of this, but this should go ahead and knock out the rest of his silage, and hopefully get it knocked out faster than what he's currently doing it. This is, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the other surprise I was talking about earlier. I think this is a little bit more of our pace, don't you think, buddy?
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful setup too. I even like the color of it.
Oh yeah, red on red on red. Alright, buddy. I got the first load of the semi-truck. I'm taking it on.
Alright, 10-4.
Well, I can safely say you may have made yourself a little bit of a moneymaker, buddy.
That's good news to me.
Technically, we've reached our target goal, so I can go home, right?
You gonna do that to me?
Nah, I ain't gonna do that to you. I want to see how this farm progresses. I also told you I'd help you get the cattle started, so we need to see how much money you need to be able to really do the cattle.
Yeah, and I've checked prices on like the feed mixers, and those things are expensive.
Yes, they are. How much is the feed mixer you need?
About 30 grand for the lowest one on the totem pole.
Okay, how much is the cattle?
They're probably looking at needing about 60 grand just to get that started. The sorghum field, I'm gonna end up doing that one with either rye or wheat so I can get the straw off of it.
I have the cultivator out here in it right now, disking it up a little bit, trying to chop up that fineness a little bit more. First thing I would do if I was you is I would possibly toss some more lime on here.
All right, I traded one of these wagons. Remember, I had 3 of these wagons. I traded one of them off for a John Deere drill. It does seed and fertilizer together.
I would still wait for the weeds to pop up, spray them off, and then come back, because your combine won't have to run the weeds to it if you do it like that.
Yeah, especially seeing I don't have anything with row crops right now to spray.
I think I have a buddy of mine who has a Haggy in this area that I could probably lease off him for a little bit.
All right, I'll have to look into that.
Alrighty, buddy. I got the cultivation done.
Yeah, I've just been running this back and forth. My question is with the possibility of cattle, you think I should hold some of this back or get rid of this whole first batch and do another batch?
I think it's just better to buy cattle feed for the time being and then look into doing that later. Alright, there you go. Go take this up there and go sell this. You mind it with yourself a good 100K to start putting it towards the cattle, and then it's gonna be really a time test to see how much money you make once we get the cattle up and going.
That's where I'm a little worried, you know, with having to probably buy products first for the cattle until we're making it on our own, but can't wait to see where it goes.
Oh, I can't wait to see how this ends.
Well, what I've always seen is for 55,000 total ration mixture is usually about $10,000 for 55,000 liters is what usually people have been charging me here recently, so that ain't too bad.
No, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. That would save me anywhere from $30,000 to $80,000 on what it would cost me to buy the mixing machine right now.
Well, it'd save you that, but it'd also save you a little bit of other things down the road, but all it is delaying it. So if you can buy it, go ahead and buy it, but don't mean you need to be producing it.
All right, I'm off again.
Yep, you go off, I'm gonna pull forward and have it love me, and there's your 100 grand.
Nice. Didn't think I'd see that in the first year.
Silage pays pretty good, looks like, but we mean to get you making that off of crops or something like that.
Well, I'm starting to think there on the left side of the driveway coming up, I might go ahead and put another field in there.
That wouldn't be the worst suggestion in the world.
But it looks like it's about all she wrote.
Yeah, she's done. She's done over with. I'm gonna take this a little bit left, and I'm gonna go ahead and truck her on over.
All right, I'm gonna take these wagons back up here and drop them off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see much more for us to do today, do you?
Nah, it looks like it's about it.
Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting this sold up. If y'all like this series, please, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe. We got a lot of things planned up and coming. Of course, we gotta do a lot of farm work today. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we'll see you next time. For me and the entire crew, we love you. Thank y'all so very much. Peace.